cancerous. Now, carbohydrates, glucose is cancerous. 70% of cancer happen because of carbohydrates, because of glucose.
Yeah, because as far as my knowledge, the cancer is not, like, the main reason or the main cause of cancer is not detected. There are so many research articles that state that keto is not sustainable because your body, your brain especially,
The articles
works
that
on
say
glucose.
the articles that say that are full of shit. हम दरवाज़ा खोल के अंदर जाते हैं, हम सीढ़ियाँ चढ़ के ऊपर जा रहे हैं, नीचे आ रहे हैं, सो हम फिट हैं.
Yeah.
तो क्या ये इस तरीके से आप अपने आप को मेजर करेंगे टू सी योर सेल्फ इफ़ यू आर फिट? कि आप सीढ़ियाँ चढ़ पाते हैं या फिर आप आपकी डेली लाइफ एक्टिविटीज़ कर पा रहे हैं, तो क्या आप फिट हैं?
See, majority of the people think that way कि I am able to do my daily life activities, I am fit. But it does not work that way. Absolutely not.
Correct.
बस थोड़ी सी सीढ़ियाँ चढ़ने से अगर आपको थकान नहीं हो रही है तो doesn't mean that you're fit. आपको वो अंदर से feel होगा that you can feel extra fat in your belly. You can
Correct.
feel extra fat in your arms, in your body. जिस दिन आपको वो feel होगा कि I have gained weight that you don't like, or when you're not happy about gaining that weight, that is the time when you should realize that something is wrong and I should work. Medically talking, if your blood reports अगर आपने करवाए हैं and if everything is normal, but if you're at that borderline, for example, if your sugars are above 100, the fasting blood sugars are above 100 and somewhere around 125, then you fall under the pre-diabetic condition. If your HbA1c is somewhere around 5.6 से लेके 6.5 के बीच में, then you fall under the pre-diabetic condition. If your blood sugar, if your blood pressure, even if it's extremely low, so the normal is 120/80, अगर वो उसके लो भी गया तो बहुत ऐसे लोग हैं तो लाइक हाँ मेरा तो ब्लड प्रेशर हमेशा ही लो होता है. No, that's not normal. You have to work on it. And if your blood pressure is high, for example, just taking an example of 140/100, even that is higher. So this is all the pre-stages of hypertensive. So like you're pre-hypertensive. But people tend to neglect it. People think that अच्छा ठीक है, it's just borderline, I'll try to manage it, and then they'll just switch things, like switching from normal sugar to maybe jaggery or honey, then they will switch from white bread to a brown bread or a multigrain bread, then they will switch from rice to brown rice. So these are the things that they are switching in their life, but at the end of the day they are still consuming carbs. Honey or jaggery, when it goes inside your body, it will still give you glucose. The brown rice, when it's going inside your body, it is still glucose.
Going to give you glucose.
So people are replacing.
So दाल भी जब जा रही है तो भी आपको ग्लूकोज मिल रहा है.
Yes, it has carbohydrates.
70% carbohydrates. अगर 100 ग्राम मैंने दाल खाई है तो मुझे 70 ग्राम्स मेरे को कार्बोहाइड्रेट मिल रहा है और 30 ग्राम मेरे को प्रोटीन मिल रहा है. पर जो 30 ग्राम्स प्रोटीन मिल रहा है वो भी मेरे को इनकम्प्लीट प्रोटीन या फिर सेकंड क्लास प्रोटीन मिल रहा है. सो मेरा दाल खाना वेस्ट हो गया. एक तो मैं 100 ग्राम जो चीज़ खा रहा हूँ उसमें से 30% मेरे को कुछ अगर प्रोटीन मिल रहा है और वो भी इनकम्प्लीट है, तो इसका मतलब है मैं 70 ग्राम कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स खा रहा हूँ और 30 ग्राम इनकम्प्लीट प्रोटीन खा रहा हूँ, सेकंड क्लास प्रोटीन खा रहा हूँ जो कि मेरी बॉडी ऑलरेडी बना रही है इनसाइड माय बॉडी, जो कि मुझे ज़रूरत नहीं है बॉडी बाहर से लेने की. करेक्ट. सो ये सारी जो चीज़ें हैं जो कि मतलब बहुत सारे लोगों को पता नहीं है, तो उन लोगों को आप क्या सजेस्ट करना चाहेंगे कि वो लोग कैसे ये देखें कि क्या उनको अब जिम जाने की ज़रूरत है, क्या उनको या फिर डाइट पे ध्यान देने की ज़रूरत है, क्या उनका गोल अगर है कि उन्हें फिट रहना है तो वो फिटनेस मतलब व्हाट इज फिटनेस? To be able to do certain kind of activity with utmost efficiency in your daily life. Correct? So ये है एक normal fitness की definition. To be able to perform, आप अपनी रोज़मर्रा की ज़िंदगी में आप अगर कुछ कर रहे हो तो वो हो अटमोस्ट एफिशिएंसी से, आप अच्छी तरह से उस काम को कर पाओ बिना हाथ पैर ज़्यादा मारे, आप वो काम इजीली कर पाओ. करेक्ट. ये नॉर्मल डेफिनेशन है फिटनेस की. तो क्या ये डेफिनेशन सब पे लागू होती है? क्या ये हर कोई कर पा रहा है? और अगर वो पीपल हु आर एल्डर इज इन लाइक से 45, 50, 55 की एज में, तो क्या उनको ये एक मिथ रहता है कि हम अब तो हमारी एज निकल गई है, अब हम बूढ़े हो चुके हैं, तो अब हम जिम जाके और हड्डियां टूट जाएंगी हमारी, अब हम जिम क्यों जाएं, या फिर अब हम डाइट करके क्या करें, अब तो हमारी ज़िंदगी निकल गई है, और जब हमारे 50 साल हमने ये खा के निकाल दिए हैं तो अब हम क्यों चेंज करेंगे। ये जो आइडिया है इसको आप किस तरीके से आप समझाना चाहेंगे?
सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ये जो नॉर्मल फिटनेस
और
की
ये बहुत, और ये मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द पीपल हमारी इंडिया में ऐसे ही सोचते हैं कि हमने हमारी लाइफ 35 साल 30 साल 40 साल 50 साल जो निकाली है वो ये करते हुए निकाली है, एक्स चीज करते हुए निकाली है, तो हम वाई चीज क्यों करेंगे?
एग्जैक्टली
करेक्ट। तो इसका क्या तोड़ है, इसका क्या, आप क्या सिंपल तरीके से आप इसको ह्यूमन बायोलॉजी ह्यूमन फिजियोलॉजी समझा पाएंगे?
सो फर्स्ट थिंग, जो नॉर्मल फिटनेस की आपने मुझे डेफिनेशन दी कि डेली रूटीन में जो भी काम है, फॉर एग्जांपल एक डब्बे को ऊपर से नीचे लाना या स्वीपिंग और एनीथिंग, दैट आई शुड बी एबल टू डू इट इन द utmost efficiency, with utmost efficiency. No, that does not work that way, because normal people, especially today's crowd, even at the age of 21, उनको बैकएक हो रहा है, उनको नी पेन हो रहा है, बिकॉज ऑफ देयर सिटिंग posture. Yes, because of their sitting posture, they are not able to sleep properly. Majority of them are suffering from depression. So normal चीजें करना तो छोड़ो, they are actually having a lot of pain in their overall body.
डिप्रेशन के बारे में हम नेक्स्ट टॉपिक पे आएंगे, वो बहुत ही सही टॉपिक है, मुझे अच्छा लगता है वो काफी टॉपिक, डिप्रेशन वाला जो टॉपिक है. आई फील इट्स अमेजिंग दैट वी इन 2023 पीपल आर टॉकिंग अबाउट डिप्रेशन एंड हाउ पीपल आर टॉकिंग अबाउट डिप्रेशन, एंड उन्होंने ये जो डिप्रेशन वर्ड है इसको एक इतना बड़ा हथियार बना लिया है अपनी रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी में. अगर आप उनसे कुछ बोल, आई एम गोइंग through depression. What? I don't understand this. So इसके बारे में हम बात करेंगे, काफी अच्छा टॉपिक है. हाँ जी बताइए.
So the definition of fitness that you were saying कि एटलीस्ट मैं मेरे डेली एक्टिविटीज या डेली काम जो है वो utmost efficiency के साथ कर पाऊँ. But people are not even able to live their life with utmost efficiency. Yes, because they have.
So मतलब अगर वो ये चीज नहीं कर पा रहे तो इसका मतलब ये है कि उनको फिटनेस पे ध्यान देना चाहिए.
Absolutely, everyone, each and everyone. And just by going to the gym, not everyone can go to the gym. Let's be practical. Okay, at least you can do some home workout. You can do workout Correct. With your own body weight. You can do workout with some resistance bands.
And the Fitness 53 helps you with that. Basically, this program is only and only for people who do not have time to go to the gym.
Yes.
This program is only and only for people who do not have time or do not have resources. वो बहुत overwhelm हो जाते हैं जिम का नाम सुन के कि वहाँ जाएंगे, लोग तो बहुत वर्कआउट करते हैं, हमसे अच्छे अच्छे लोग दिखते होंगे, हम जाके उनका कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं होता एक्चुअली पहले दिन जिम जाने का. सो बहुत से लोग ये भी सोच के जिम नहीं जाते हैं. मैं आपको अपनी बात बताता हूँ. जब मैं 18 साल का होने वाला था, मुझे था कि मैं 18 साल के बाद जिम जाऊंगा, क्योंकि 18 साल के पहले अगर मैं जिम गया तो मेरी जो हाइट है वो बढ़ना रुक जाएगी. ये मिसकंसेप्शन था मुझे, because I was growing up, I didn't have proper knowledge. तो मैं 18 साल तक जिम के अंदर नहीं गया. तो मैं अपने घर पे 17 साल के बाद में अपने घर पे मेरे पास 2 चेयर थी, प्लास्टिक चेयर, मैं उस पे बैक डिप्स करता था और पुशअप्स करता था. तो मैं अपने आप को प्रिपेयर कर रहा था कि जब मैं जिम जाऊं तो मैं एटलीस्ट मेरी थोड़ी बॉडी कुछ उस प्रकार से हो कि जिम में जैसे लोगों की जिम जाने के बाद होती है. एंड बाय जस्ट फॉलोइंग बैक डिप्स एंड पुशअप्स एवरी डे, आई यूज्ड टू डू 100 पुशअप्स एंड 100 बैक डिप्स एवरी डे द सेम थिंग. पर मेरे को ये डर था कि मैं जब वहां जाऊंगा तो मैं आई शुड नॉट बी लॉस्ट और आई शुड नॉट बी समबडी हुज ओके कौन आ गया लुक्खा. मुझे ये डर था, इसलिए मैं जिम ही नहीं जा रहा था. इमेजिन 17 साल का बच्चा. तो बहुत से लोग ये डर की वजह से ही नहीं जाते कि वो लोग इनसिक्योर रहते हैं कि मैं कैसे जिम जाऊं, शुरू करूं. तो ये जो प्रोग्राम है हमारा, ये सारा प्रोग्राम आप घर से ही परफॉर्म कर सकते हो. हम योगा मैट, हम रेजिस्टेंस बैंड और लूप बैंड के साथ में सारा वर्कआउट घर पे कर सकते हो. ये घर पे ही डिज़ाइन किया हुआ है. तो फिटनेस 53 वर्क फ्रॉम होम, वर्कआउट फ्रॉम होम. योर वर्कआउट इज डन इन अंडर 1 hour, which is in 53 minutes. So yes, back to you.
That's an amazing initiative that you have taken.
Thank you so much.
Very good.
Thank you.
That you're helping. and you're promoting more and more people working out from the home itself. There's one more misconception about gym, about going to the gym is कि चलो मैं अभी gym चली तो जाऊंगी, but जैसे ही the day I leave gym,
correct,
again I'll gain extra weight. So
Some
क्या होता है
500
कि
counts.
चलो मैंने 5 kgs lose कर लिया while I went to the
15
gym.
kg बढ़ जाएगा.
हाँ, मेरा 15 किलो बढ़ जाएगा, and almost every lady thinks this way.
हाँ, yeah.
The clients outside the gym, in the gym, everyone is like जैसे gym छोड़ दूंगी वैसे बढ़ गया. My friend also did that because you were working out, you were eating good, you were eating right, and now you left the gym. So all of a sudden your body is not getting the exercise, your muscle are not being trained. तो एक तो muscle loss होता है, fat build up हो जाता है. So it's very normal to gain weight. Even if you're leaving the gym and you switch to home workout, you will not gain weight because your muscles are still being trained. So ये जो बहुत बड़ा myth है कि जिम नहीं जाना चाहिए because
लोगों को लगता है फैट कन्वर्ट हो जाता है मसल में और मसल कन्वर्ट हो जाता है फैट में.
it does not work that way. Yes,
ऐसा कुछ है, ऐसा कुछ नया साइंस है. ये नया है पुराना है पता नहीं, पर ऐसा कुछ है, ये चलता है मार्केट में कि लोगों को लगता है हमारा जो फैट है वो कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा मसल में हम जिम जाने के बाद, और जो अगर जिम छोड़ दिया तो जो मसल गेन किए हैं वो कन्वर्ट हो जाएंगे ऑटोमेटिकली. सम मैजिक वॉन्ड से कोई आएगी राजकुमारी रात को या राजकुमार, वो उनका जो मसल है वो फैट में कन्वर्ट कर देगा, या जो फैट है वो मसल में कन्वर्ट कर देगा. इट्स अ वेरी आउटडेटेड थ्योरी और इट्स नॉट ट्रू एट ऑल. दिस इज नॉट हाउ साइंस वर्क्स एंड इट्स कम्प्लीटली रॉन्ग.
एब्सोल्युटली वो ऐसे चलता ही नहीं है. इट इज कंप्लीटली डिपेंडिंग ऑन द कैलोरीज दैट यू आर टेकिंग. Even while you were gymming, even while you're not gymming, even while you were gymming, the exercise that you were doing, and जब आप जिम नहीं जाते हो आपने क्या टाइप का एक्सरसाइज किया उसके ऊपर सब कुछ डिपेंड करता है. सो अगेन जिम जाने वाला जो ये मिथ है वो बहुत कॉमन है कि
करेक्ट. पर अभी भी वो क्वेश्चन अनआंसर्ड ही रह गया जहाँ की मैंने आपसे पूछा कि आपको क्या लगता है जो ये बूढ़े लोग हैं ये इनको कितना ज़रूरी है, मतलब जो पीपल हु आर गेटिंग ओल्डर.
It is the most important.
Why?
For the population, especially post 45.
Special population.
Because special population, especially women's, because now they had their menopause. तो the whole hormonal imbalance हो जाता है. Estrogen level goes low, your energy level goes low, your metabolism goes low, and the fat percentage starts increasing. Your calcium level goes low, the bones start leaching out calcium, and your iron level goes low. So 45 के बाद आपने देखा होगा कि generally females suffer a lot, and that is the time when they should actually work out, when they should actually strengthen their muscle and strengthen their bones.
क्यों ऐसा? नहीं ऐसा क्यों बोल रहे हैं, मतलब उनको समझ में आना चाहिए ना कि 45 साल के बाद क्यों जाऊं मैं जिम, या फिर मुझे उस वक्त क्यों जाना जरूरी है.
Because as I said that your body is changing.
Correct.
Your hormones are changing. Your bone structure is changing. Your joints are becoming more fragile. To strengthen your bones, to strengthen your joints, to live up to your maximum potential. So इसके लिए जिम, not just gym, वर्कआउट करना या एक्सरसाइज करना बहुत जरूरी है. बिकॉज
स्ट्रेंथ ट्रेनिंग, जिम इसलिए जाना है क्योंकि स्ट्रेंथ ट्रेनिंग करना है. अब ये जो प्रोग्राम भी है हमारा प्रोग्राम है फॉर बिगिनर लेवल प्रोग्राम, सो दैट पीपल कैन स्टार्ट वर्किंग आउट एंड दे शुड नॉट फील लेफ्ट आउट और दे शुड नॉट फील ओके मैं कहाँ आ गई या आ गया अगर वो जिम जाएं तो. पर हम लोग भी ये कहते हैं कि अगर आप एफिशिएंट वर्कआउट जो है वो जिम जाने से ही होता है, और वो इसलिए होता है क्योंकि आप वहाँ पे स्ट्रेंथ ट्रेनिंग करते हो. जिम में वर्कआउट करना या फिर एनी फॉर्म ऑफ स्ट्रेंथ ट्रेनिंग इज एन एंटी एजिंग प्रोसेस. वो आपका बुढ़ापा डीले कर देता है, इसीलिए इसको कहा जाता है एंटी एजिंग प्रोसेस. इसीलिए आपके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है जिम जाके वर्कआउट करना. इसीलिए आपके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि आप अपनी डाइट का ध्यान रखें. इंडिया में बहुत चीपली आप अफोर्ड कर सकते हो एक सर्विसेज ऑफ अ डाइटिशियन जो कि वो 5 साल 7 साल पढ़ाई करते हैं. यही चीज़ आप अगर यूएस में जाओ, अगर जाएंगे सो थाउजेंड्स ऑफ डॉलर्स एवरी पर ट्रेनर. सो हमारे पास में अवेलेबिलिटी ऑफ पीपल, अवेलेबिलिटी ऑफ सर्विसेज बहुत ज़्यादा है, और हमें इसका ज्ञान ही नहीं है, हमें इसकी कदर ही नहीं है. हम रिस्पेक्ट ही नहीं करते हैं ट्रेनर्स की, हम रिस्पेक्ट ही नहीं करते हैं डाइटिशियंस की. और ये बात आप लोगों को समझना इसलिए इम्पॉर्टेंट है कि ये बहुत ही इजीली अवेलेबल है आपके लिए, आपके पास. यहीं क्योंकि हमारे पास जो चीज इजीली अवेलेबल होती है उसकी कदर नहीं होती है, और जब तक कि हमारी जान पर बात नहीं बनाती है ना, हम सीरियसली नहीं लेते। जब तक कि हमें डॉक्टर ना कह दे कि भैया अब आपके पास 3 महीने हैं, या तो अपनी सेहत का ध्यान रखो, या जहां पर भी आपको जगह लेनी है वहां ले लो। सो इनसे बात करने का यही एक मेरे पास में रीज़न था कि मैं आपको सच्चाई की तरफ ले जा पाऊँ, और ये ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा आपको नॉलेज दे पाऊँ कि आजकल हमारे इंडिया में चल क्या रहा है। सिंस शी इज़ हैंडलिंग अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल, वो ऑलरेडी हैंडल कर रहे हैं इतने सारे लोगों को, तो उनको पता होगा कि मार्केट में क्या चल रहा है और क्या चेंजेस, व्हाट आर द चैलेंजेस दैट शी इज़ व्हाट आर द चैलेंजेस दैट यू फेस today while dealing with people?
First thing, they don't care much. अभी जैसे आपने बोला, they will not react until and unless there's a dead
end
spot. Yeah, there's a dead end. Second, even if there's a dead end now, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्या है, मुझे डायबिटीज़ है. So if I ask, do you have any medical condition? तो लाइक हाँ, मैं डायबिटीज़ की दवाई लेती हूँ, मैं हाई ब्लड प्रेशर के लिए दवाई लेती हूँ, मैं थायराइड के लिए दवाई लेती हूँ. फॉर देम taking that one pill, popping up that one pill is so easy. Correct. And they will actually choose popping up that pill. And they will not go to the gym or exercise or work out or lead a healthy lifestyle, because that's the easiest thing. They are continuing with that same sedentary lifestyle, sitting on their chair, watching television, working on their laptop, and the easiest thing that they can do is, अच्छा मुझे diabetes है, let me take a pill. Blood pressure, let me take a pill. So everyone wants to take the easy route. Yeah, the comfort zone.
They don't want to get out of the comfort zone.
Exactly. So the first challenge is taking people out from that comfort zone. Making them realize that.
So don't you think like people like us more should be honest, brutally honest with them? More and more should be honest with them and telling them like doctors that you're going to die in 2 months if you continue this. Like probably like something like that. Like I mean not die, but I'm just saying like people just be like honest with them that if you continue, of course, if they continue to live like that, they're going to die sooner or later. Correct.
We can give them warnings that see, your diabetes is already this. If you continue with this, there are
extremely high
fatal.
Chances.
Fatal.
Extremely high chances of heart disease and extremely high chance of heart risks and heart attack and all of these things, and cancerous. Now carbohydrates, glucose is cancerous. 70% of cancer happen because of carbohydrates, because of glucose.
Because the cancer cells are growing on glucose.
Because of glucose, yes.
Okay. So, but then cancer, the main cause of cancer is not yet detected. It's not yet detected.
It is. It's the data out there. You can go.
Yeah, but cancer cells are living on glucose. Glucose is not the cause of cancer. It is caused by.
It is caused by cancer. Glucose.
Okay, how?
Cancerous.
Okay.
Glucose in the long term is cancerous, and 70% of cancer cases are happening because of glucose. It's not that after you detect with cancer you cannot have glucose. No, it's cancer is happening in the world today is because 70% is because of glucose.
Not glucose in the form of preservatives, in the form of
any form glucose.
Yeah, the outside food that we are having.
Any form. Okay. Glucose is glucose.
Okay.
You take it anyhow you take it.
Okay.
It's glucose. You take shukarkandi, you take dal, you take chawal, roti, maida, corn flour starch, to baddest to richest to the richest carbohydrate, and the complex to the complex, oats, anything.
So you're saying that when you're consuming glucose, it's causing cancer. Okay.
I'm not saying this. The scientists are saying that. I'm not saying that. Yeah,
because as far as my knowledge, the cancer is not, like, the main reason or the main cause of cancer is not detected. The overall causes can be your entire lifestyle. Definitely can be glucose, your diet, lack of exercise, extremely high amount of preservatives, of carcinogens.
First thing you told was correct. The lifestyle. The lifestyle is the major part of why the cancer is happening, and why glucose, because glucose is there, like the most. What you find in the blood is glucose.
Yeah.
Whatever you eat is glucose, and it's dangerous. I have zero glucose in my diet. Zero.
Okay. How is that practically possible? You're just feeding on chicken, eggs, and
100% of calories come from
protein.
meat products.
Okay. But what if someone is pure vegetarian?
It's their choice. It's not my choice. It's their choice. They can still live on to the correct nutrition. This is why I have vegetarian clients,
Yeah.
and I
Not
help
everyone can
them.
feed
I help
on
them,
meat,
but I
right?
don't. No, I'm talking about myself.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like people who are vegetarian also should eat meat. It's their choice. They're
Yeah.
vegetarian out of choice. Nobody's put a gun on their head.
Yes.
Out of choice. So out of choice, I'm out of choice because I understand the science, I understand everything about it, and that's how I choose to become non-vegetarian and eat meat.
Okay.
Yeah.
But someone like me, who's a pure vegetarian, I can't go completely off glucose because carbohydrate
You can.
is necessary.
You can go
Carbohydrate
completely
is
off.
necessary.
It's not necessary.
It is, according to me, it is.
It is not necessary. It is not. It is completely not necessary for you. In any form. It is extremely. It's a false idea of you. It's necessary for you. Glucose is not necessary for you. 70% of your body is made of water. 20% of body is made of protein. 10%. Rest of the 10% is. I can 4% of is from the 10%, 4% of intramuscular triglyceride, 3% of your vitamins and minerals. Rest how many? 3%. 2% is fat, and 1% is glucose. 1% in your body, and that 1% also your body makes it inside. You've read it all. So if my body is making glucose inside my body, endogenously, if I'm making glucose, why will I need it from outside? When all of my body is working on fat and protein, why will I eat carbohydrate when my body is anyway capable of making glucose inside me?
If your body is able to make glucose, definitely protein and fat.
Every human being's body.
But you cannot survive on a keto diet. How sustainable is it?
It's extremely sustainable. I have been living on that life for 2 years, and I have not had glucose in 2 years, and I'm living healthier than ever.
That's good for you, but not everyone can adapt that.
Everyone on this planet Earth will be able to survive on the correct nutrition that I'm following, will be able to survive. They will have zero problems.
So, like, are you promoting keto diet here?
No, I'm promoting correct nutrition.
This is basically a combination of high protein and high fat diet.
This is a combination of protein and the macronutrient and the supreme source of energy, which is fat. Yes.
But this is keto. So there are so many research articles that state that keto is not sustainable because your body, your brain especially, works on glucose.
The articles that say that are full of shit. The articles that say that they don't have proof of that, because I understand biology, I understand human physiology, I understand hormones, I understand if my body can make endogenously glucose, why do I need to put it out from outside?
Yeah, that's correct. But then
and
protein and fat
about that, the correct nutrition,
so you're
not
promoting
keto. I don't promote keto diet. I promote correct nutrition.
So according to you, the correct nutrition is that you should completely eliminate carbohydrate?
As much as you can, yes.
Okay, I understand that yes, you can survive without glucose, but your brain needs glucose.
No, your brain does not need glucose.
So you're talking about the ketone bodies.
Yes.
Then why
my brain is capable of using ketones. Because I provide glucose, because you provide glucose in your body, that's why your body needs to run the body needs glucose to run, because you provide glucose. Because glucose is the extremely carbohydrate is the extremely fast digestive macronutrient, correct?
Yeah.
So because it gets digested fast, your body needs to throw somewhere.
But what about people who are into powerlifting, into all the competitions?
Correct.
They need that instant energy, that instant boost of carbohydrate.
Correct.
So what will you tell to them? Like, should everyone just go off carbs?
Well, it depends. Like, how many people do you find in your daily life who are powerlifters and come to you?
Yeah, not many.
Not
But
many.
again,
Not
if
many.
If someone,
Like out of 100 people, how many powerlifters are coming to you?
1 or 2 maybe.
So are you going to, like, even if you take that powerlifter's case, and are you minority? Because of the minority, are you going to treat people?
No, but see,
with generalizations?
even with the general population, when
So-
they are absolutely living on
Majority.
carbohydrate, majority, when they're absolutely living on carbohydrate 4
They are
meals a
living on
day,
carbohydrate because
I
of the
cannot
lifestyle.
just completely switch to
You
all
can.
4 a meal or 4 meal protein based
can.
or fat based.
You can.
People do require glucose.
No, they don't. It's a myth.
They do, I mean,
They don't. It's a myth. If your body is living on carbohydrates, yes. If your body is making endogenous carbohydrates, endogenously glucose, you do not. You don't need it. Your body is producing
but
it
then
endogenously.
why is there a glycolysis cycle, a Krebs cycle?
Krebs cycle
Every
works on carbon bonds.
every cell is
Krebs
working
cycle works on carbon bonds, and it's highly efficiently Krebs cycle works on carbon bonds.
Yes.
So your one Krebs cycle can be run on 2 carbon bonds, and 1
But
gram of fat
Krebs
has 18
cycle-
carbon bonds.
Krebs
minimum.
cycle will come post your glycolysis.
Yes.
The glucose 6-phosphate, the end product of glycolysis will
Correct.
then go to the Krebs cycle, right?
No, but if you do not have glycolysis in your body,
Yeah.
what is happening?
Then it is glyconeogenesis and
Gluconeogenesis.
Yeah.
Correct. So if it's gluconeogenesis
yeah, so it's making it from protein or from fat.
from fat, yes.
Yes.
Yes. It's gluconeogenesis. Why do
I-
you need glycolysis?
But you're putting
Because
your
you're
body under
providing-
extreme
Because you're
pressure
providing
then.
because you're providing glucose, that's why you need glycolysis. When you don't provide glucose, you have gluconeogenesis.
I understand the concept of gluconeogenesis,
Correct.
but then you're putting your body under extra pressure. You're putting your kidneys under extra pressure.
No.
The
How?
creatine level increases and your protein has to go through. So see, protein molecules
Creatine
are
levels
your protein
Extremely
molecules.
important for strength training.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
But in extreme levels,
But why does
they
it?
will hamper your kidneys. Now, protein molecules,
No,
they
that's
are
a-
huge in size, right? Protein molecule are huge in size, and they can, if there's protein overload, then your kidneys are also
No.
overworking.
It's a myth. It's a myth that has been busted. You can. I can provide you with the articles. That's a myth that was there in the past. Now it's not there at all, because the science has evolved and it has proven that your protein does not have any kind of effect on your kidneys. So I will provide you
So you're
like the
saying-
cholesterol myth
So,
that we had.
Yeah.
Because we have the updated fitness science, updated knowledge of science, it's a complete outdated idea. It's a complete outdated idea where people think कि भाई protein ज़्यादा लेने से kidney पे effect पड़ता है. It's a completely wrong. Kidney का कोई, it's the easily digested form of nutrient. It uses. You cannot overeat protein. You cannot overeat fat. It's proven. The only way you can overeat is carbohydrate. Anything with that carbohydrate you can overeat. Everything, salt you can overeat with carbohydrate. You cannot overeat salt by just in the water or fresh lime.
Yeah.
You cannot. But in chips, you can keep eating. You will not even know how much salt you've eaten, but you will, with the carbohydrate, you can do that. Not with protein, not with fat.
Okay.
So the questions are over. No, what is it? The last question. Why are, yes, the most controversial question I would like to ask. So after you've completed के what are the challenges that you face with people, जब आप बात करते हो तो उनसे क्या challenges आपको face करने को मिलता है, एक बात ये हो गई. Now tell me, उर्वी, आप मुझे बताइए, why if I see a dietitian, most of the most of the dietitians, you would agree with me, in India are overweight or fat. Why?
Not all.
Not
but
all. I said most of the people. If you go out there, most of the dietitians, most of the people who have done their studies, who have completed their studies, why do you think they cannot even help themselves in terms of the kind of studies that they have had or the knowledge that they have? Why can't they apply it on themselves first? Do you think the knowledge that they have is not working on themselves and they cannot even help other people because they cannot help them? And if they have the knowledge, if they have the correct knowledge, why is it that they cannot even apply it onto themselves?
I am not aware of most of the dietitians, but the dietitians that I know, they are all fit and they are all working on themselves. Second,
so
they might be overweight.
How many times do you work out? In the sense, strength training.
Yeah, so see, earlier I was not into strength training, so I'm also a yoga therapist and I used to work out.
Do you think yoga and strength training, if you are into yoga, you can is it yoga and
you cannot compare
training?
Both. Yeah, definitely you cannot compare
superior?
both.
Which one is superior?
Depends on your goals. If you want to be more flexible,
if you want to be fit, let's just say flexible for what?
Flexible for your daily activities, or maybe
I can reach out over there and reach out here and there.
That is not what I meant, obviously.
No, but I'm saying superior activity is what? Yoga or strength
I
training?
cannot compare. So see, first with strength
it's
training,
a very controversial topic. So what is the superior activity?
It has to be a combination of both.
No,
and if
that's correct.
See,
if I have to choose one, let's just be. This is a Fit Realist podcast. We do not care about emotions and feelings. We operate on logic and by being rational. I don't care about your feeling getting hurt. It's fine. I want to speak out the truth. I will only and only speak the truth. Objective. Truth is the only objective. It cannot be subjective. So, coming back to my question, Urvi, please tell us which form of exercise is superior than the other, yoga or strength training?
If you're doing Ashtanga yoga, which includes Surya Namaskar, which includes complex asanas like Shirsasana, like Sarvangasana, and if you're also practicing meditation along with that, then you can work with yoga throughout your life.
And you're saying yoga is the superior form of exercise?
Let me come to strength training as well.
Okay.
Yes. So when you're strength training, you're training your muscles, you're increasing the stamina, you're increasing the endurance of your muscles, stamina of your body and endurance of your muscles, definitely. But I cannot compare both because I've been trying both and there has to be a combination. Also, if you are lifting extremely heavy weights, then you cannot combine both.
What is extremely heavy weights? The weight that I am lifting can be easy for me, can be difficult for you. So that is extremely heavy for you, not extremely heavy for me.
Yeah, I mean individually.
Subjective. Now that's subjective.
Yes. So if
why would you use extremely heavy? What is extremely heavy?
Like for example, if my weight is 60 and if I'm lifting 120 plus, 180 plus.
Your body weight is 60 and you're lifting 3 times your body weight.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that is little extreme for me.
Why is it when you can lift? Why is it extremely heavy?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you don't have to compare. You don't have to combine yoga and strength.
That's the misconception. When you can lift the weight, that means it's not heavy for you. You can lift it.
Yes, but if I'm struggling to lift that, it is extremely heavy, right?
So if you are struggling to lift that, you don't lift that. You cannot lift something which you are struggling to lift. You will keep it back.
I understand your point, but my point here was the combination of yoga and...
So you're not using the correct words. That's why I'm catching on to that.
Okay.
Extremely heavy is... People think going to the gym and lifting weight is people lift extremely heavy weights. No, it's wrong. People don't lift extremely heavy weights. I can lift 50. If I can lift 50 kg over my head, that does not mean you also should lift 50 kg over your head. Yeah. You should only lift something which you can lift. So if you can lift 5 kg comfortably, you should lift 5 kg comfortably. If I can lift 50 kg comfortably, that's my weight. जरूरी नहीं है अगर मैं 50 किलो से कर रहा हूं तो जिम में जितने भी लोग आएंगे वो सब कुछ 50, वो सारे लोग 50 किलो से करेंगे. उनसे जितना वेट उठता है वो उतना करेंगे. So if 50 kg is extremely heavy for them, they should not lift it. Correct? That's where people go wrong. That's where people think ये तो मैं तो जिम नहीं जाऊंगा, वहां पे तो बहुत हैवी वेट उठाते हैं. नहीं, जितना वेट आपसे उठ पाता है आप उतना ही वेट उठाते हो. सो नाउ कमिंग बैक टू द क्वेश्चन, व्हाई डू आई थिंक strength training is superior than any form of yoga, is because you can progressively overload your activities in strength training. आज हमने काफ़ी सारी बातें की और उर्वी, वापस से मैं उर्वी को रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूँगा कि फिर कभी टाइम निकालें. एंड थैंक यू सो मच उर्वी for taking out some time for the Fit Realist podcast and speaking the truth. जो आज का सच है वो शेयर किया हमारे साथ. Thank you so much for sharing that. If you have to say anything about yourself, what you do and where can people find you and all of that.
About myself, before that I would just like to thank you for inviting.
So sweet.
And yes, I did had a lot of things to share, but Tahir is really very updated in terms of fitness science. And yes, I do take up one-on-one clients. I have they can approach me online with my name Urvi Gajra on Instagram, on Google, on all kind of social media platforms. To book a consultation, I'm also a yoga therapist. Yeah, that's the reason why there was a yoga
conversation.
Yes.
Yeah, the yoga conversation, and that's why yoga is why.
Yeah,
who
I
does
can't
she think,
give up on that.
Who does she think what is superior? Strength training and yoga. हम next chapter में one पूरा बात करेंगे उनके साथ में.
Done. It was
But it
fun.
was a lot of fun. Yeah,
It was fun.
Yeah, thank you for saying that.
And I really have a lot of information to take away with me as well.
Wow.
So
yeah, same here. Same.
And just one request to all the viewers that please stay healthy, eat the correct nutrition.
Yes, correct nutrition.
Correct nutrition. And keep exercising because moving is extremely important.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
What a message. Because moving is extremely important. This message moved me. Thank you so much. And please subscribe, share, and send it to anybody who you think should see this. And thank you so much for being with me. I am going to see you on the next podcast very, very soon. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.